Good day everyone, once again this is Case TV, the Batanggenyong vlogger. This day, we will talk or discuss the basics or fundamentals of English, which is the 8 parts of speech. So, before we get started, let us have a short introduction. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell for you to be updated on my latest video. And here we are again, guys, to discuss the 8 parts of speech. When we say parts of speech, it is a word which has a special part in a sentence. And they are noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. Moving on with our lesson, let us start with the first one, which is noun. It is a word that names a person, places, animals, things, or idea. Let us take a look at this example. Robert is playing a ball in the park. Feeding a cow in the field is his passion. Alright guys, let us check the nouns being used in the given statements. The first one is Robert, because it is a word that names a person. Next is the word ball, because it names a thing. And the last noun in the first statement is park, because it is a word that names a place. Let us move on to the next statement. What are the nouns being used in here? Very good. The first one is cow, because it names an animal. Next is the word field, because it names a place. And the last noun being used in the second sentence is the word passion, because it names an idea. And more of the nouns will be discussed in a separate videos. Let us now move on to the next one, which is pronoun. It is a word that is used in place of a noun, or in short, it is a noun replacement. Let us take a look at the given statements. Steve is a boy. Steve lives in the USA. USA is a rich country. What did you notice in the given statements? Very good. It looks unpleasant to the eyes, and it also sounds unpleasant to the ears. So, we will be replacing those nouns into pronouns to make it looks perfect. Let us observe the second statements or example. Steve is a boy. He lives in the USA. What did you notice in the second statement? Very good. He is being used to replace the noun Steve. How about in the third statement? It is a rich country. What did you notice? Good. Yes, it is being used to replace USA. I, you, she, we, and they are pronouns. You will learn a lot of it in another video. Let us move to the third one. Verb. Verb is a word that shows action, being, or possession. Let us take this example. He jumped. Jump is a verb because it is a word that states an action. Eat, sleep, talk, run. These are words that tells action, so they are verbs. Take a look at the next sentence. Louis is my son. The word is in this sentence tells about being. Am, are, was, were. All these words also tell about being. These words are also called linking verbs. Let us have the last example. I have a car. The word have in this sentence shows possession, meaning I own or possess that car. The words has and had are also verbs that shows possession. Let us now move to the fourth one, which is adjective. Adjective is a word that describes a noun or pronoun. It is also called descriptive words. Take a look at this example. Beautiful lady. Beautiful is the adjective word being used in this statement because it tells about a lady or describes about the lady. What can you say about the lady? Beautiful, so beautiful is the descriptive word. Let us have another example. Dirty old house. What can you say about the house? Dirty and old. These words are the adjective words being used in this sentence because it tells something or describes the house. Shy, caring, brave, round. These words are also adjectives. More about adjective will be discussed in another video. Let us now move to the fifth part of speech, adverb. It is a word that modifies or tells something about verb, adjective, or another adverb. It usually answers the question how, when, and where. Let us have an adverb that answers the question how. Gary cheerfully greeted his teacher. How Gary greeted his teacher? The answer is cheerfully because it modifies the verb greeted. Let us have another example of adverb that answers the question when. Smith watched a movie yesterday. When Smith watched a movie. Yesterday is the adverb being used in this sentence that answers the question when. It also modifies or describes the verb watch. Next example is an adverb that answers the questions where. The child is playing outside. Where the child is playing. The adverb being used in this sentence to answer the question where is outside. Outside is also a word that modifies or describes the verb playing. Next is preposition. It is a word that shows the relation of a noun or pronoun to another word in a sentence. Example: the food is on the table. On is the preposition being used in this sentence because it shows the relation of the word food to the table. It tells the position of it. Next example: our examination is on Monday. On is the preposition being used in this sentence because it shows the relation of a noun examination to the noun Monday. Some common prepositions are about, across, beside, beyond, above, etc. Let us now discuss the seventh part of speech, which is conjunction. It is a word that connects sentences, phrases, or clauses. Take a look at the given example. Lorna is laughing. Her brother is crying. These are two examples of complete sentences. We will use conjunction to connect these sentences to make it as one sentence. Lorna is laughing, but her brother is crying. But is the conjunction used to connect two sentences. Lorna is laughing and the other sentence, her brother is crying. And if, because, although, etc. are some examples of conjunction. More about conjunction will be discussed in a separate video. Let us move on to the last part of speech, interjection. It is a word that expresses a sudden or strong feeling. Take a look at this example. Hooray! We won the game! The interjection used in this sentence is hooray because it shows a strong feeling of happiness. As you can see, it also uses an exclamation mark to express a sudden or strong feeling. And some common interjections are as follows. Yali! Aha! Ouch! Yahoo! Oh! Yuck! Whoops! Thank you very much for watching. If you think this video really helps you a lot, please don't forget to subscribe and hit all the bell for you to be notified on my upcoming videos.